show that takes you above and beyond with the world's most transformational thinkers, top celebrity psychics, mediums, and astrologers. Call in now for a free reading. 800-848-WABC. That's 800-848-9222. Let's go above and beyond. Here's Laura Smith.
77 WABC. Welcome to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Just as he said, Jake Hirsch, thank you, by the way, for opening the show, as always, with your golden pipes. If you have a product or a business you would like better served by having the golden pipes of Jake Hirsch, you can go to protunes.com. That's protunes.com. That's PROTOONS. Welcome to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, the show that takes you there with the world's best medium on the planet. He is with us. He's my co-host, my co-pilot from here on out. And literally, I was inundated with so many letters on Facebook and just people bumping into me on the streets. When Thomas was not on the show, they would be like, when would he come back on? Please, Laura. So as of last week, in our sort of our maiden voyage at 10 p.m., that's where you can find Above and Beyond now, Thomas John, the Manhattan medium, will be permanently here, taking your calls and giving you readings. And that's what we do with this show. We give you readings, or he gives you readings, and I just kind of navigate here. But I want you to know that you can call, as he said, 800-848-WABC. We want you to go to our Facebook page. This week, especially important, because we are going to be taping a show that is going to happen next week because Thomas's sister is getting married. We're both going to be at the wedding, but we want the show to continue on so you have it to listen to. So we are going to tape it this week, but we need people to give readings to. Wouldn't you love to have a free reading with Thomas John, the Manhattan medium? It's your grand opportunity. You need to go to my Facebook page, Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, like it, and then put a specific question and say, I want a reading with Thomas in next week's show. And 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, who knows? Sometimes we get to even more, are going to be chosen, and we will be calling you. So we will pick you, and then we will contact you and get your phone numbers, and you will be included in next week's show. So anyway, great to be with you. This is the show that takes you there. We are going to give you an opportunity to call in tonight and get your readings. However, we really want to make it specific that you ask a specific question, because the sort of like, what do you see in my future is just a little ambiguous, takes a little more time, and it would be easier, Thomas said, if you would to ask a specific question. So that would be great. It could be about your health. It could be about your career, but it could also be, do I have anyone on the other side that's stepping forward for me? Thomas can usually answer that off the bat. So I should stop talking so that he can say hello. Hi there.
How are you?
Now, I'm so happy to have you in studio with me.
Thank you. I'm happy I made it here.
You've been flying all over the planet. You should be bat medium or something. I mean, really, you're all over the place. But you're still going to do the show.
Yeah, that's a good character, actually. Yeah. I could have gone to Comic-Con this weekend.
You could have. You actually could have.
I could have been bat psychic.
Thomas John, the Manhattan medium. He's got a fabulous book, Never Argue with a Dead Person, True and Unbelievable Stories from the Other Side, that is doing so well, and he's touring all over the country with it. Not to mention he's doing a lot of events. You've got a bunch of great events coming up for Halloween. Do you have tickets left for any of them, and if so, which ones?
Tickets are still available. It's that last week leading up to Halloween, so on Tuesday night, you can go to www.mediumthomas.com. We have Dinner with the Dead. That's really exciting. We only have a few tickets left for that. So that's
Dinner with the Dead.
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit what that is.
Well, it's actually, we have a 5-course meal that we serve, and I go around the table. It's an intimate setting because it's about 3 hours, and it's, everybody does get a reading as part of it. So I go around and read everybody at the table.
Each person at the table.
Yeah.
Therefore, Dinner with the Dead. It's at this fabulous restaurant called The Landmark, which they say is haunted, right? So how much fun is that?
It's a lot of fun. Great owners, great food. It's upstairs. If you want to just have something fun, and it's a weeknight, so you don't have to ruin, you can still go get dressed up. It's not a costume party, but you can still have your weekend to go get dressed up and stuff. But it's a fun time of year. And then on Friday, I'll be in New York City doing a larger event, which is just readings and stuff. Not just, but it's readings. And so there's tickets available still for that. That's a bigger auditorium format.
And you can go to his website. Now, I'm going to change the website for the purposes of this show, but both of the web addresses we give out go to the same place. But I always give out ManhattanMedium.com.
Right, exactly.
It's just sort of
easier. Yeah,
it's alliteration.
And the other thing is people can just call my office too. It's 347-637-8592. So if they just want to call and make an appointment, or buy tickets over the phone, they just call 347-637-8592, and somebody's there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, to answer their phone calls.
Absolutely. And if you also go to ManhattanMedium.com, you will be able to reach him. I was amiss in saying thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Balance of Nature, fruits and veggies in a capsule, for sponsoring Above and Beyond. And not only are they sponsoring it, but it is a product that I believe in so strongly. I've been taking these fruits and vegetables in a capsule now for 3 years or more, and it has been truly life-changing for me. I carry them around in a baggie. I had them in a baggie today and took them to a restaurant, because what it is it's not a vitamin that's created in a lab, which, by the way, apparently from everything I've been learning, does absolutely nothing for you. They are just whole fruits and whole vegetables that have been flash dried, not heated, not frozen, nothing. The flash drying process keeps them like as if you were to eat raw vegetables, 11 servings of raw vegetables and fruits, which is a lot. You can't do it. I did a NutriBullet thing this week to try to be healthy. It took me hours to buy the fruit, chop it up, and then eat it, in this sort of soupy thing. And I thought, if I just had the Balance of Nature all the time, I wouldn't need to do that. It's very expensive, and I threw away like all the produce that I bought last week because it had already gone bad. The Balance of Nature fruits and veggies in a capsule doesn't go bad. So it's really an amazing way to get the nutrition that you need. And I'm telling you, it helps with everything between your immune system. If you feel like you're getting sick, it'll stave off the effects of that. You have better hair, better looking skin. I mean, there is nothing that it won't help. My daughter's on it. My family is on it. My parents are on it. And it truly is a remarkable gift that Dr. Howard formulated for our benefit. He did it first to prevent cancer. That's why he came up with this, because people weren't getting enough fruits and vegetables in its nutrition. So Balance of Nature is the company for the fruits and veggies, and you can go to balanceofnature.com to order them. Make sure you put Laura into the promo code. And I bring this up just to say thank you, because it's them that are supporting our show. They believe in us. So we're grateful for that. We're going to take a very quick break, hear a little bit more about that, and come right back with your phone calls to 800-848-WABC. 800-848-9222. This is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. 10 p.m. is the new time, 10 to 11, and the Manhattan Medium, Thomas John, is permanently your gift and my co-host. So get ready. Get on the phone. You want to hear from the other side? You want to see what's going on in your future? Have a specific question? Call us up at 800-848-WABC. We'll be right back after this. It's Above and Beyond. Don't go away. 77 WABC. Welcome back. It's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. It's the show that takes you there, a psychic soiree on a Sunday night. And boy, what a beautiful day we had in New York City today. Hope you had one where you were as well. And we do actually have people listening from all over the country. Go to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith's Facebook page, please, and like it. And also listen to us on RDO, which is an app you can download for free, RDO, and also the WABC radio app. So this is a way you can listen wherever you are in the country. No more do you need to, be right within your hometown to get a radio station. RDO is there. It's spelled RDIO, RDO, and WABC radio app as well. So we're going to go right to the phones now. Please be specific with your questions for the Manhattan Medium, Thomas John. He's here for you. We're going to go first to Cathy, listening on RDO on News 3. Go ahead. Cathy, what's your question for Thomas John?
Yes, I'm stepping into my soul's purpose on this earth, and I'd love him to just impart the wisdom of my guide to help me through.
And what is your life purpose?
My life purpose is to connect children to peace through meditation, mindfulness, and movement.
It needs to be bigger than that. I think it needs to be a lot bigger than that. I do see you doing a component of that, but I actually feel it's going to be a lot bigger than that. Have you ever had visions of you actually building a center or having a destination? Mm-hmm.
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
Because that's kind of what I'm connected. Can I ask you a question too? Is your mom crossed over?
Yes, she has.
Okay. Because I do get this strong energy of this mom that's guiding you. And it's almost like she's saying, go for it, go for it, go for it. But I don't, I feel what I'm hearing around you is that there's, when I'm connecting with my guides, I feel you've got too many people in your ear, like too many people that are telling you do this, do that, make it this way, do it this way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that you kind of just need to go with your intuition, what you're feeling rather than all these other people that are like, well, do it this way, do it that way. Now I just keep seeing with you, like I keep seeing children from the past too. Like, have you already done some stuff with children?
I have done stuff with children, and I have done something because of someone that passed on that I knew very well.
Right. So I think that okay. And so this isn't someone that you were related to, but it was just somebody that you felt a close connection to?
Very close. My daughter's very best friend.
I understand. Okay. And that was a sudden passing?
Very sudden.
Yeah.
She was 10.
Okay. Because I feel also too, I see you almost going up into the angelic realms. You know what I'm saying? I feel you going, bringing in a really just a high frequency. But I also see you traveling. You're going to be traveling a bit. And I don't know about your location. I feel a very strange energy with your location, like almost like it's fine for now, but you may have to go somewhere else. Do you understand that? You're laughing.
I want to be in New York so badly.
I don't see you there. I mean, I was feeling like when I saw you on the thing, New Mexico, I thought, well, that's a spiritual place. But then I thought, no, I don't think that you really belong there, one thing I feel for you though is you need spiritual direction. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel you need somebody who's almost can guide you like a guru, not a guru, but somebody who can really be an authority for you that you can really is in a respected place. So there's somebody coming in for you. I actually see it's a male energy. It's an older guy, like maybe in his 50s or 60s. And I think there'll be a connection there. Do you get butterflies from the girl that passed?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. She keeps showing me the butterflies, and she's laughing, and she keeps playing with her hair. And she said that she considers you like her spirit mom almost. She feels her family's a little shut down from hearing from them. I don't know. Are they not as much into this?
No, they're not.
So you're more kind of the vessel that she is able to. You tap into her.
I do. I always have. Yeah.
You have a soul contract, definitely. You guys had a soul contract. I appreciate you calling, honey.
Cathy, thank you so much for kicking off Above and Beyond tonight. God bless, and good luck with all of your wonderful work that you're going to do to change the planet. We so appreciate your dedication to that. Wow.
You keep on doing that.
Yeah, keep on. Keep on doing that. Okay, we're going to go to line 3. That's Jessica in Queens. Hi, Jessica. You're on with Laura Smith and the Manhattan Medium. What's your question?
So I'm calling because I've been dating my boyfriend for over a year, and he has a severe drinking problem, to the point that I'm thinking about it every night. I'm very, very concerned.
What's his name?
James.
Say it again?
James.
Okay. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Jessica.
Yep.
Does he have a job?
No.
And does he operate through denial? Does he operate through saying he's not responsible for things, it's everybody else's fault?
Always blaming, yeah. Even he lost his job and he blames people for it.
And his father's deceased?
Yep, because of alcohol.
Okay, so here's what I'm seeing for you, okay? This is not good for you. I'm just going to be honest with you because it feels to me like this is not going down a good path, and you're only a year into it, so... This is what I feel. So you didn't know the father, right?
No.
Okay. This is what I feel. Okay. The alcohol, the addiction part, okay? It's almost like it's taken his soul out of his body. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's taken his soul. The alcohol has taken the soul. So this isn't a good situation for you to be in. And, you're not a priest. You're not a nun. You're not an AA center. You're not a drug and alcohol counselor, are you?
No.
So what you need to do is separate from this because it's not a positive energy for you. And the further you go into it, I wish I could say that, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could say, now you live together?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you need to start cutting this off. I want to in my sort of, mind tell you that, okay, this is going to change, why don't you, this is going to change in 2 or 3 months. But I don't want to tell you something that's not going to happen. And I just feel like this is not going down a good path. And so it's almost like you need to cut it off, and then you tell him, you know what, if you get your act together, if you allow God to come into you, if you allow Spirit to enter you and to help you, here's my phone number, here's my email, text me, call me. But you can't go and be somebody's alcohol counselor because they are drinking and want you to pay for everything and pay for your apartment and stuff. And it's like a trend that he's, it's not even a trend, it's something he's ancestrally inherited from the father. Is there a suicide? Because I'm getting also a suicide. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know some of this stuff is hard to talk about, but I just want to tell you that shut it down. I think you need to think about ways to kind of get out of this situation. And a lot of things are going to turn around for you in a positive way. I actually see you should relocate it. Have you ever thought about that?
I have. I've been actually thinking across the country.
Okay. I would probably get out of this energy space. But, he's toxic. He's not good. The soul is gone. It's like out of his body, okay?
Do you think you'll ever...
No. I think maybe down the road, but I think you'll be long gone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
Jessica.
Lots of love, sweetheart.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. And we're going to take line 1. Yeah.
Pam.
Okay, line 1. Pam calling. Hi, you're on with Thomas John, the Manhattan Medium, and I'm Laura Smith. Go right ahead.
Thank you, Laura. Hello, Thomas.
Hi.
My question is, my husband had come through to you telling you that he would come in my dreams, which he did, and that some of the signs I was receiving, you kind of validated those. But of recent, I've had nothing. Mm-hmm. I've had no signs. I've had no, he's not coming to me in my dreams. Mm-hmm. And I guess I'm just really stressed about it.
So this is your husband. And when did your husband cross over? A couple years ago or when?
No, last November.
Okay. So it's
almost a year.
Okay. So here's what I would tell you first off. There's definitely a validation of him. He is still around you. One thing that he's telling me right off the bat is that he was so sick he needed to leave his body. So do you understand that? That's what he's telling me. Yes. He's just saying that he was too sick. He couldn't be here anymore. And it's kind of like, I'm feeling like everything has been done for him. Everything was done for him. Everything that could possibly be done for him was done. So he feels like you pulled out all the stops. Let me ask you a question too. Do you have any family in Virginia?
No.
How about New Hampshire?
Yes.
Okay. I think your father's coming through or something. I'm getting a father energy. Do you have a sister who's deceased?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm also getting your sister vibration coming through. All the different spirits are coming to visit you. The one thing that I'm feeling from your husband is you may notice a little bit that he's loosening up a little bit, or maybe he's not as present, but it's not a bad thing. All it means is that in his spiritual evolution, he's less tied into needing to come to you all the time. I think he feels like, of course, you're always going to grieve your husband, but he feels like you've stepped away a little bit from your grief. So it's not, not that it's not painful. Of course, I can feel that you guys were so close and stuff, and you love each other and stuff. But it's just more that his energy has taken a step back. So it's actually probably more of a positive thing. I feel it's actually a positive thing. What I want to tell you is there a young person he would be with, like a 4 or 5 or 6-year-old girl?
A little bit older, his granddaughter.
Oh, granddaughter. Okay. Because I'm getting another energy here. Okay. So just know that he's reconnected with her and stuff. But one of the things he's saying is, and this is just kind of his personality, he doesn't want to hold you back. You know what I'm saying? He just is saying, like, he wants you to continue and kind of go on your path and be happy. So that's kind of where he's coming from. It's not like he's not visiting you. It just may be that you don't feel the energy as much. look for him moving stuff in your house. I feel like that's something that he's going to do. Move things in your house, or like move objects, things like that. I just want you to look for that. Did he have a lot of things in his chest? Because I'm getting like, I feel fluid.
Yes, he had pneumonia.
It almost feels like a brick right on my chest. Like I keep getting that. And who's the other woman, the 40-year-old woman? The daughter? Is there a daughter? Yeah. What'd you say?
She passed a month before he did.
Okay, they're together too. But I want to just tell you, just be open to the way, because a lot of times too, Pam, the way they communicate starts to change. So it may be that they, sometimes you might have gotten one thing and now it's going to be another thing. It's just the energy kind of changes. But look for him moving in your house. He's got kind of a sense of humor. So just look for him to kind of make you laugh.
Oh, Pam, thank you so much for calling tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. I'm happy you got some validation from. Can you handle one more Manhattan medium, Thomas
Sure.
John, before we take a little break?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'd like to go to Mary in New Jersey. Hi on News One. Mary, you're on with Thomas John, the Manhattan medium, and Laura Smith. Hi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, Mary. What's your question for Thomas?
My dad recently passed away, and I was just wondering if he has any messages for me.
Your father crossed over?
Yes, recently.
Was this like an unexpected thing? Did you not expect this was going to be happening?
No, it was completely unexpected.
Uh-huh. Though I see him in a hospital room or something. Did you have to bring him to the hospital?
Yes, briefly.
Yeah, he's almost telling me it was like a formality. Like I feel like his soul was already kind of gone. Let me just tell you, too. Hold on. Uh-huh. He thinks it's so cool that he's on a radio show right now.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
He was a big radio guy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's saying, he's like, it's so, oh my God, I'm like, here's what I'm feeling. Hold on, let me just tell you a couple more things. Did something happen with his heart?
We think so. He went into cardiac arrest, but we're not really sure why.
Right. I mean, he's bringing up the heart and stuff. What I see with him is, I think there's something. So your mom is in the physical world?
Yes.
Okay. And who's Tommy?
Oh, his cousin who passed away.
Is he gone? Okay. And was Tommy from Connecticut?
No, he was in New Jersey as well. I'm not sure if he ever lived in Connecticut.
Okay. I'm wondering, too, because there's also somebody. Do you have any family in Connecticut?
No, I was just there on a work trip. Actually, I do have relatives on the other side of the family, but nobody very close.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, he's bringing up Connecticut. Here's what your dad's telling me. It's almost like the feeling I'm getting is that I don't know how to explain this to you, but it's almost like I don't know if you feel like he's trapped or he was taken from you, or it was like, what I'm saying? Like it almost just feels like he was removed so abruptly.
Yeah.
And he's telling, one of the things he's saying is since he is in the spirit world now, there's obviously nothing you can do to kind of bring him back. He's saying that he wants you to try to remember all the good, his whole life rather than just one day or 1 week where he was sick. Can I ask you a question? Was he close to your brother's kids?
Yes.
Is it girls, like 2 girls or something?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He keeps, for some reason, he keeps bringing up the 2 girls. And when you're ready, he's kind of a big guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving you a hug. Do you have a baseball hat of his?
Yes.
Okay, because for some reason he keeps showing me a baseball hat. And also, did you do the memorial in a Catholic church?
Yeah.
Okay, because for some reason he's bringing that up to me. It seems very important. Like I feel like you're like almost like, duh, of course we did, Dad. I mean, where did you think we were going to do it? But he's just saying that he really appreciates that he had kind of like a traditional Catholic burial type of thing.
Yeah, we even had some of the hymns in Latin for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like old school with your dad. Like he's like really into the Catholic thing and the fact that you kind of kept it really in the tradition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but he said that he's going to visit you. This is going to be a long healing process for you. But he, and he said, you got to be strong for your mom, because he's really worried about, it kind of feels like she was just, well, I just feel she gets anxious a lot, and she worries about stuff, and she seems like she has inherently a lot of anxiety. So especially with this, I feel like it's almost like it's really pulled the rug out from her. But your dad's telling me in general she's kind of anxious. But yes, he's going to visit you. I see you having either a dream or some sort of like, I keep seeing some sort of like almost like like you're going to see him, like visualize him and stuff. But he will visit you. He will connect with you.
I've been dreaming about him almost every night.
The dreams are real. I mean, when you have a dream, it's really them entering your energy space and connecting with you.
Right. So did he have any idea that he was going to die?
No, he said he was very surprised by it. When he got over there, it's almost like he didn't know. I don't get a sense that he did. He said I'm being honest with you. He said no. I was surprised. Yeah.
Was he relieved?
Well, out of the stress and strain that we all have in life, yes. I mean, it feels like your dad worked really hard. He loved his family and stuff. I wouldn't say relieved. I would say that out of those stresses, of daily grind, yeah. I do feel he was a little tired, but not relieved to leave you guys. I mean, he loved his family.
Okay.
Mary.
Thanks very much.
Oh, thank you for calling, sweetheart. Really appreciate it. Hope that was helpful to you. You're listening to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith with Thomas John, the Manhattan Medium. He's amazing. He's taking a deep breath right now. He needs to take just a short one and get right back to the phone calls. 800-848-WABC, 800-848-9222. We are on now every week, Sunday nights from 10 to 11 p.m. And if you would, please go to the Facebook page, Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. You can see all the news is going to be posted there. We're also posting videos. Our wonderful producer, Michael, is here tonight. He's waving. He's taking a video so you can actually see us on the air here at WABC Radio and get a glimpse into what this is all about. And please just join in the fan club and enjoy the listening to your reading again, or just try to get in and get your own. One specific question, please. And this is all being brought to you by Balance of Nature. Fruits and veggies in a capsule. Balance of Nature can be bought at balanceofnature.com. They are a fruits and vegetable, nothing else added to except for sunshine and earth and whatever God or the universe created to make fruits and vegetables. That's all that's in there. That's it. And it's what we need. We need 11 servings every single day, and Americans technically get about 1 to 1.5. So that's why you see a lot of people walking around exhausted, tired, just not feeling great, all sorts of aches and pains, all sorts of issues, getting sick really easily. So you need your 11 servings. And there's only one way to get it that I know of without doing what I did this week and going out and buying hundreds of dollars worth of produce to put in your NutriBullet, only to have to throw away the bags of stuff 3 days later because it had gone bad. Balance of Nature, fruits and veggies. 31 different fruits and vegetables in the capsules. And I'm telling you, for me, it's been a miracle, and my family as well, and they're skeptics. So you can go to balanceofnature.com to order yours and truly change your life. We're going to be right back with your readings on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Stick around. It's John, and we're going to go to Marian on line 4 in Queens. Hi, Marian. What's your question for Thomas John?
Oh, thank you for sharing your gift, Mr. John. My mother passed away several years ago, and I had a dream of her once. She looked younger, she had a tan, but she looked very angry. Could you possibly tell me, it's been bothering me every day, what was wrong?
Mm-hmm. And did you take care of her at the end?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you guys were really close?
Yes.
Did she live with you at one point?
All the time.
She didn't really want to die. That's what I'm feeling. She didn't want to die. But also, your thoughts are sort of projecting into the situation. So sometimes we have visitation dreams, and it really is the spirit kind of coming down and connecting with us. And sometimes we have dreams of just things that we pick up or think about or things like that. And my sense is that this is more of a dream of you. You did a plenty for her. She said that I said that a little bit wrong. It's not that she didn't want to die, but I felt like the process of dying, she wasn't at peace when it happened. But she's fine now. She's kind of I feel like she's let that go. Is your father also gone?
Yes, he is.
Like a long, long time ago?
Long, yes.
Okay. Because I see, she's reconnected with him a bit too. But she keeps showing me a nurse hat. So she's almost showing me that you would go and work and come back and take care of her, that you just were very devoted to her, loyal to her. Did you plan the funeral?
Yes.
Who's cremated?
She was.
Oh, okay. She keeps bringing up the cremation too. You know that's what she wanted, right?
She did? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. You should just be okay with it. I don't know if you've been told this before, but I got a sense. What astrological sign are you?
Gemini.
You're very psychic. I feel that for you, that you're very intuitive, you're very tapped in. I mean, you'd have to develop it more,
Oh, good.
But I feel that. Mm-hmm.
Is she with me at all?
Yeah, it's more like a feeling, though. You'd have. I feel it's more of a feeling. Yeah. Do you go to the grave?
Yes, I try to. I'm hard for me to walk, but.
I was just going to tell you, I was getting some sort of thing with either your knees or your hips.
So right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you've got an issue going on there now?
Yes.
Don't get the surgery. I don't know what that's what your mom said. She said there's going to be some sort of thing where they say get a surgery, and it's almost like I don't think you should go that route.
Well, I was just getting an injection of that gel.
That's fine. But no.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. And it may be that when you go there, they also say, well, there's also this surgery you could do.
No.
Yeah, and I would stay away from that. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Your mom's very stubborn, just like you.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you, dear.
Tell me what she was angry about?
I don't think she was angry. I just think that she was a little bit anxious with the dying process, and I think it seems like she's okay now.
Marian, thank you so much for calling, and glad you could connect. Lori in Lee Center. Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for calling, honey. What's your question for Thomas John?
Well, my dad just recently passed, and I was hoping that he'd come through so that I know he's okay and that he loved us.
What's his name?
Robert.
Are there 3 of you?
No, there's 4 of us.
Where's the 3 connection, though? He keeps showing me a 3.
He's got 3 sons.
Okay, so it's you and then 3 sons?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just be very honest with you. There's, I don't know, is there one son that's either like far away or you're not as close to or something?
Yeah, one of them works out of state, yeah.
Okay. But you were there a lot for your dad when he was getting sick and stuff?
Yes.
Uh-huh. He's got a very strong sense of humor. I feel like kind of a funny guy.
He does.
He's like, what the heck is this? This is stupid. He's kind of like, he's funny. I feel like he's funny. He's just being a tease, but he's like, he thinks he's just being a goofball. Do you have his watch?
No, I don't.
Who has the silver watch?
I really don't know.
I shouldn't say silver. It's silver face, and then there's a brown leather thing. You know what this is?
Don't know who's got that.
Okay. Did you know him to wear one?
Yes, he used to wear a watch.
Okay.
And then he quit wearing it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, your dad is just telling. So this must be real recent. Is this like in the last month or so?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What I'm seeing is he immediately crossed over. Is his dad deceased?
Yeah.
Who has the name connection with your dad? Because he's bringing up somebody with like the same name or something.
I think he was named after his grandfather.
Okay, that's more than who I'm getting, because I was going to say, I thought this was his dad, but then it's like, seems like it's kind of further away. So there's a man coming through if there's a name connection. Because I know you said Robert, but somebody's telling me that was Bobby. Like they would have been Bobby.
Yep.
Okay, you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so he's around you. I mean, he said he's just getting started with you. I mean, he's going to be around you all the time. You're going to get many signs from your dad. This is not a quiet spirit.
Lori, we're so grateful that you called. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you got through. You're on with the Manhattan medium, Thomas John, and you're on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. We're going to go to Anthony in Lindenhurst. Hi, Anthony, on line 4.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
I just got with my girlfriend about 2 months ago, and she's a widow, so I was wondering if her husband approves of the relationship and what she thought about it.
Okay. What is your girlfriend's name?
Nicole.
And her husband crossed over?
Correct.
Okay. So you didn't know him?
No.
Are there children involved?
Yes.
Are you guys thinking of having your own child? He keeps telling me that.
Possible.
Okay. I got a sense that, actually it's a shame you didn't meet him because I think you would have gotten along very well with him. And one of the things he's telling me, is there a daughter?
Yes.
He's a little bit worried about the daughter. He keeps bringing up the daughter, and he keeps just saying that he's I can't explain. He feels like she's not getting enough attention. I don't know really what that means, but that's what he keeps telling me. He feels like she's not getting enough attention. Can I ask you also, is your father's father gone?
Yes.
Okay, because I know you asked about him, but there's a father's father coming through as well. Did he work with his hands? He keeps showing me his hands.
He was a waiter.
Okay, well, I would count that as my hands. So, but yeah, I could just feel somebody who's a hard worker. He keeps showing me his hands. So I don't know if his hands were calloused or what the connection is, but he keeps showing me his hands. Who just had the birthday?
My mother.
Okay. For some reason, what was this? A few weeks ago?
A week ago.
I'm wondering, somebody's stepping forward from that side too, but I'm trying to really focus on this guy. Who had the cancer connection? There's somebody with cancer.
My grandmother.
Okay, no. You need to look on the husband's side because there's somebody that he's with that has a connection with cancer. He's asking you to really step forward, though, in this relationship. I almost feel like he definitely approves of it. I feel like she's not 100% ready yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe she's still nervous or not, but there will be a connection. Yes, there will be a connection. I see you guys staying together, but yes, he does approve.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anthony, we're so grateful you called. Thank you so much. It's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith with the Manhattan Medium. And we're going to come right back after this message from Balance of Nature, and we are going to do what we call the drive-by readings. So we try to get in as many as possible. They're just not as long, just because we want to honor the people that tried to call in. So we apologize if we can't get to everyone, but we're going to do our very, very, very best. So stick around. It's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Go to the Facebook page and also go to manhattanmedium.com to find out how you can find out where Thomas John is, if he's coming to your town, your state, and also to get his book, Never Argue with a Dead Person. True and unbelievable stories from the other side. It's on his website, manhattanmedium.com, and wherever fine books are sold. We'll be right back after this for Drive-By Readings. Don't go away. Welcome back, 77 WABC. It's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. With the Manhattan Medium, Thomas John, giving you readings. It's that time of the program where we do what we call drive-by, because we try to get to as many people as possible in the shortest amount of time. So the readings are shorter, but it's better than nothing, as they say. So we want to go right back to the phones. We're going to go to, let's see, Joanne on News 1. What's your question for Thomas John, real quick?
Yes. Hi, Thomas. Do you see a man coming into my future, within the next 6 months, 8 months?
No, not in the next 6 months, but in the next year. Your mom just told me that. Who's Catherine?
That's my mom.
Yeah, she just came in. She said not in 6 months, but in a year. She's very pushy. She said, and who's the D? Your father?
Yes, my father.
Okay, they're together. And yes, there will be another. Have you lost a husband?
Yes, I have.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely going to have a guy. But no, when you said 6 months, they said no. But when I asked about a year, or like a year and change, yes, you definitely will. I see you guys. I don't really get energy about marriage, but I just don't get told that sometimes. But long-term companion, somebody to spend time with your kids, the grandchildren, yeah. Right. But your husband totally approves. He loves you a lot. That's why he sends you the dimes.
Okay. Also, yeah, you're right. Okay. Also, you had predicted about a baby family last time I spoke with you. Well, it came true.
Oh, congratulations!
Daughter and daughter-in-law, they're both pregnant. They both got pregnant in July, and they're due next April and the end of May.
Happy babies.
All right. Joanne, thank you so much for kicking off the drive-by readings. Maria in Mayapack, go ahead on line 1.
Ms. Maria, I was calling because I've had a very rough 18 months, and I just wanted to see what the upcoming year is going to be like for me and my family.
How's it been rough? Across the board, job, everything?
Across the board. Money, the house, insurance, health-wise.
There's an issue coming up with your house. I see it coming under a magnifying glass, but it's going to be okay. You're too nice to people at your work situation. You have to really draw your boundaries there. What type of field are you in?
I work with school children.
I think you need to draw your boundaries with like the upper people, like the superintendent. It feels like there's a lot of like too many chiefs, not enough Indians. That's kind of what I'm feeling. That will calm down for you, but the main thing they're bringing up is your house. I mean, are you in talks with the banks or anything? Are you trying to refinance?
Well, we're going to be sued. Something to do with our house, our insurance, and
it's going to be a problem for a while. But here's what I'm going to tell you, and you're going to think I'm crazy. But if you pray about it and really put you in a place of God and really pray and put light around it, it'll be okay. It may take a year, but I see it'll be okay because the house is what they're like. Oh my God, that is a problem. Okay.
All right. Thanks, honey.
Thank
Juliana in New Mexico on line 4. You're on with Thomas John, the Manhattan Medium. Go ahead.
Hi, Laura and Thomas. How are you guys doing?
Go ahead, honey. What's your question?
I have a question about my career to see what Thomas is saying.
I think you're going to start a business at some point. Have you ever done anything in health?
In health? No.
Schools?
I work for schools.
Mm-hmm. I think you need to start your own business. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I see you starting your own business. Do you have a father-in-law who died that was a pilot or in planes?
Yes. He's
your first marriage or something?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's around you. He's the one who's telling me this. And that's what I see you need to do. You need to focus on starting your own business. I don't think you belong working for other people because it's almost like it's too stressful. You get very sensitive and stuff with your kids and stuff like that. I think you need to focus on having your own business, honey.
Okay, line 6, Denise in Columbus. Go ahead.
Hi, I just want to know about my father-in-law's health.
Is he overweight?
No, a little bit, not a whole
Somebody's
lot.
got a weight problem around you. It must be your husband then. Who's Mark?
That's my husband.
He's got a weight problem. That's what I'm being told. He's got a weight problem. Your grandmother's coming through and telling me he's got a weight problem or a weight issue. He needs to look at that because it could be a problem. Your father-in-law, I see declining, but slowly. But what are you worried about? Like if he's going to die?
No, it's just he's been having some health issues.
Yeah.
And he had cancer.
Yeah, I'm not getting so much the cancer. It's more his energy level and stuff. Can I ask you a question? Who's Willie?
That'd be my grandpa.
Your grandpa? He's stepping forward. He gave you a big hug. He said, he goes, you deal with so much drama in the family. He appreciates that.
All right, Denise, thank you so much, honey, for closing out the show tonight. Now, the rest of you that are on there, Barbara, Rebecca, Jane, your opportunity this week is to touch base with us on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith because we are going to tape a show this week and we are going to do readings. So get in, put your question on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, the Facebook page. Okay, we will see you there. And we are also going to pick some other random people that go to the website this week, and we are going to put you into next week's show. 10 p.m. Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. How you doing, Thomas?
Good.
Yeah, I think we drove right over him with those drive-by readings.
I mean to see if there's a bar open around here.
Yeah, he needs a drink. ManhattanMedium.com is how you can get in touch with Thomas John, and you can listen to the podcast again on WABCRadio.com. You can also listen to it on our Facebook page, and you can watch the video on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith on Facebook because we're going to post it there tomorrow. We love all of you so much, and thank you so much for joining our program. You make this program and your loved ones from the other side.